4,000 square feet in both 6 bedrooms, 10 baths.
This guy sounds like Guy Fieri with a cold.
Plant walls, a wellness spa fully equipped with a cryo chamber and sensory deprivation tank, a movie theater,
wow.
bar and entertainment lounge,
oh, wow.
wine cellar, and a double-deckered glass-bottom pool.
Oh,
Live
geez.
life in God mode. Every facet controlled with the touch of a...
What does that mean? Why are you trying to throw around a gamer term if you've never touched a video game in your life? Live life in God mode? What, you telling me if you buy this mansion, you become invincible? The fuck you talking about, man? You're not one of us.
Facet controlled with
Goddamn
the touch
liar.
of a button. Follow me up this grand staircase that's going to lead you in the home. I call this stairway to heaven. Why? Because when you get up here, all your dreams come true. This is
the worst salesman ever.
Stone from Italy. You have this beautiful water feature.
I call this little bad boy
after a couple cocktails,
the colonoscopy.
Whatever it is, it looks
because it's gonna fuck your ass with beauty.
It fully lights up, and then boom. But it's a double-decker, see-through glass-bottom pool. You can see down to the next pool under and the next deck under. But what's even cooler, you can see right up. You have this really great
that is pretty
reflecting
cool.
Pool, and it also is a great Baja shelf. So if you want to lay in it or you have young kids that are here, they could play right here in this little pool. But what I really dig about these homes...
That's not really a pool. How deep is that? That's just like sitting in like a puddle that accumulates by a curb after a light rainfall. Not even a kid can really do much in there. So I just like sit in it all sad and shit. Does it go deeper than I'm led to believe here? No fucking shot. I can see like right to the bottom. That's like the depth of this man's shoes, maybe.
Fireplace bifurcates the formal living room to the formal dining. Come with
What
me.
was that? Bifurcates?
This formal dining room is all...
Pardon me, I'm not rich enough to know that word. What? Bifurcates? I can gather from context clues what it most likely means, but let's see. Divide into 2 branches or forks. Bifurcate. Damn, I've never heard that.
So this is another favorite feature of mine. It is called the Top Brewer. It retails for about $15,000.
Is it a sink? What is this?
This takes coffee beans, grinds them fresh. With the touch of the button, you have 16 beverages from espresso,
Holy
cappuccino,
shit.
any type of milk, and then also sparkling waters and cold beverages.
Oh, can you show it in action? That sounds pretty cool.
In the chef's kitchen. Now,
What?
this is where the real work
I hate
is.
coffee, but what a
You've got
cool little
8
idea.
burners, full refrigerator. You're gonna do your outdoor dining. This is a fabulous setting for a dinner party, right off of the kitchen, just off the family room. You have everything flowing in this house, which is really what California living is about.
Are those outdoor? Is
Flowing
that
in this.
conducive to being outdoor furniture? It just looks like cloth. Well, it doesn't really rain in California, does it? So I guess you don't really need to worry about it. I guess that makes sense then. Seems like it'd be a disaster though for the one time the Lord says, fuck it. Here's a little rain, a little drizzle.
This house.
This is where he closes big deals and goes in full God mode.
Stop saying God mode. What are you talking? How? What?
Steam off. He comes
There's
right
a fucking
out
space
here
station.
and takes a dip right in that pool.
What are you talking about? I know he doesn't do that because the guy who built this and owns it has gone bankrupt. He is a Botox salesman. Not a goddamn astronaut. Why is he calling it a space station? There's literally nothing in there that indicates that it's futuristic at all. It's a single Mac computer.
We're underground now. And we have 12-foot ceilings. We have the full bar,
Woo!
fully stacked, gold bar, whiskey. You could pick your poison. You have your glass foosball table just for the occasional foosball match. Is the 3rd level patio deck. Come out and I'll show you guys.
Didn't he say we were
I
underground?
told you about that double-decker pool.
I've never
but
seen
there it is.
trees
And
grow
if you
under
look
here
up,
like this.
You could see through the pool upstairs. Really, really cool. I've never seen anybody do it like this. We have another seating
Oh, right,
area
we
over
activated
here,
God mode.
lounges
That makes
everywhere.
sense.
This house is meant to have fun.
I feel like this wouldn't be super efficient for making a keg, right? That shit would take a long time. And especially if you're worth millions, wouldn't you just buy a keg? It's not for making a keg? What is it then? What the fuck is a kegerator? Oh, to dispense the kegs. Ah, I took this as it creates them. I was like, my god, you'll be here for fucking hours. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, now I get it. I see. He would have asked me to leave the tour had I made a comment like that here.
Decorator,
This guy does not play games.
The pizza oven, the ice makers.
These walls don't look alive.
Meditate in
These
here.
look like dead plants. What is this? This shit is just sad. It's like it's all melting.
Here in the wellness
Caleb
center,
looking
we have
ass.
a
True, that does look like
$50,000
Caleb.
cryo chamber. This is
Elden Ring
amazing for
shit.
swelling, bone and muscle, anything you like. And then if you come over here, we have a salon where you can get your hair done, you can get groomed, get your makeup done, you can get ready for any event right here in your own home.
So, I don't live in LA or anything. Is there actually, like, traveling salon workers? How are you gonna get your fucking hair done by a salon in your own home? Yeah, there are. Jesus Christ. I know they have, like, private chefs and everything, but I didn't know they'd have, like, every profession that would travel. Someone died recently from going into one of those pods alone. Which one? The one that's supposed to, like, rejuvenate your skin and make you taller or whatever she was talking about? What is wrong with you? What do you mean, what is wrong with... How rich are your parents? What? I had no idea. I didn't know fucking salon workers would try... If I called up a salon in Tampa and asked them to come to my house, they're sending a fucking hitman. Like, they don't do that here. That's not something that's normal. And tier 1 Rosa. It's generally normal in the UK too. That's one of those things that always blows my mind. Like, I didn't know this was a thing, but it reminds me of when the people in New Jersey learned that most people elsewhere fill up their own cars with gas. And they're like, how is that possible? How is that legal? How can people fill up their own cars? What about the gas station workers? Their whole job is to fill up their car for you. Shit blows my mind.
You can feel it, and you know that you're right up here in your very own space station, but just steps
Stop
away.
calling it a
all the
space
action and
station,
the
bro. What
entertainment
are
of the
you
Sunset
talking
Strip.
about?
Believe it or
It's
not,
just a
this is
room.
actually one of my favorite elements of the house, the master bath. Because it feels almost like a spaceship. It's got this
Oh my
really
God,
cool
Jesus, what
3D
the
reflective
fucking planet are you
tile.
from?
It's a steam shower, matte black sinks with all the gold finishes.
That is
The
pretty
TV
cool.
and the mirrors.
Oh my God, just
Got
like
the
a
big
fucking
skylight.
spaceship.
And then the towels, it's even embroidered.
Oh, this shit
with
goes
the
God
address,
mode.
1369. Only accessible by fingerprint, so nobody else can get in here and steal your amazing watches.
So in this $35 million mansion, the thing we're most worried about is on level 9 of our mansion. Someone happens to find our watch rotator safe and gets in because we didn't have a biometric lock. The towels in this place are worth thousands. Like, I think this is the last thing that needed a biometric scanner or whatever the fuck. A fingerprint. Like, God, the priorities are all over the place. There is a World War II era motorcycle sitting in the living room. Oh yeah, and it's just glass. You can just break the glass.
Spa and Wellness Center. It's the sleekest Sunset Strip modern ever conceived. A design perfect for entertaining, relaxing, and
A design
living
perfect for
life
bankrupting the
A place where all
builder.
your wildest dreams
Rest in
can
peace,
be
Botox
realized.
guy.
It could be yours for $35 million.
Just again to recap, the reason we found this is because the guy who built it is bankrupt now. So, there is a happy ending. Oh, hold on. Where's the one with the picture? Here it is. Oh, wait. Is this not the... Is this the same guy? Yeah, no, this is it. I think. Fuck, I can't tell. All of these extreme mansions look the same. Oh, hey, a champagne tasting room and an NFT art gallery. How modern. Amazing. The picture doesn't look like the same house. Yeah, I mean, it does, but the layout's kind of fucked up. So yeah, maybe that's the wrong house. Well, whatever. We looked at a goofy mega mansion anyway. Damn, now I want to see this one. The Botox doctor's in the comments on the last video, is he? Saying, hey guys, can you please buy this piece of shit? Any billionaires in the YouTube comments? But I don't know, man. It really does look like the same house. from this side. I guess we don't see the other side. Would you not buy this if you had enough disposable money? No. I really don't know who does. I'm pretty sure they just buy it as investments. I don't think these are like places people really live. Because almost none of it's going to be in use. And almost none of it's functional. My sister's best friend uncle was a VP in Microsoft and unironically lives in one of these. I mean, good on him, I guess. Can you ironically live in one? Yeah, he lives in one as a joke. Hey guys, I'm not really living in this $35 million mansion. Thanks to the bits, Tori. You should design a mansion on stream one day and then get one of those 3D design apps. That's such a cute idea. My fantasy billion-dollar mansion would come out just looking like an amusement park. Be like an arcade, built-in pizza shop. It'd be fucking stupid. A couple nights ago, XQC watched the video on stream, which was about a $39 million apartment in New York, and it looks like dog shit. It is awful. A horrible place to live. If you can afford to live there and you buy that, you are officially the dumbest person on earth. I don't care how much money you have or how successful, you buying that proves to the entire human race that you are a true failure. Let me show you this apartment and we can just go over this disaster together, because it is astonishing how fucking awful it is.
So the location here could not be better. We are just steps from Center Park.
I want to just start with this claim where the location couldn't be better. First of all, there is no good locations in New York City. All you're gonna hear living in New York City is screaming, screeching, and the sound of horns blaring 24/7. I've been to New York a handful of times and it sounds like a perpetual Xbox Live lobby with people constantly yelling. Trying to talk to you and your friends inside New York City is harder than trying to talk to someone right next to a jet turbine. It is so obnoxiously loud. So I really couldn't imagine living right in the heart of that nightmare. But even setting aside my obvious bias against living in New York City, the video itself does a good job of showing why the location is still bad.
Has 5 bedrooms, 4 full bathrooms, 4 fireplaces.
First of all, who needs 4 fireplaces? What are you, a James Bond villain? That is an absurd amount of fireplaces. And also, look at this right here. What a wonderful view. You get to look at construction. Not only do you get to look at construction, you get to get woken up every day by the extremely loud sounds of construction. Fuck your alarm clock. Throw that shit right in the dumpster. You won't need it if you pay for this $39 million apartment, because you're going to be smelling, hearing, and feeling construction every day. Now, of course, this might not be under construction for the entire time that you purchased this apartment and live there, but that's the beauty of New York City, baby. It's always under construction. It's always going to be like this.
The entertaining area of the 3 floors. I happen to love this floor. The flow is so beautiful. The great room over here where you have your nice full bar. It's clad in this very beautiful onyx. The onyx is also backlit with lighting, so in the evening this really stands out.
You know what else stands out? That sharp edge. Holy shit. Look at this. It's like a giant razor blade. This is something Jigsaw would have as furniture in case somebody escapes from one of his games. They might just run through here and slice themselves wide open on this. First of all, I don't know what the flow really means, because it doesn't really flow. Everything's all over the place. You're going to notice that's a common theme for this apartment, where everything has a different texture. This entire apartment looks like a horribly designed video game level. It's like it was made by somebody playing Sims for the first time. They just keep choosing different random things from the options menu and just haphazardly tossing them in. Like, this is made out of onyx. Bathroom's made out of granite. This is made out of marble. This is made out of frozen plutonium concentrate. This one's made out of unicorn tears that was superheated and then frozen and put next to the sink. Like, it's all kinds of different clashing things, so nothing even matches. So every time she mentions flow, I puke a little bit because there is no flow. And like, just look at the color of everything. There's fucking gold sofa in the background surrounded by black chairs, and then at the kitchen there's these gray chairs. Really, everything is constantly, it's like a battlefield in here.
Is this monumental 3-story staircase that is clad in marble. It is a masterpiece. We also have a very unique feature with an indoor-outdoor fireplace. So you're outside entertaining, you can look at your fire, and you're entertaining inside, you will see it too.
Who are you entertaining? Encino Man? Just fucking Neanderthals, cavemen that we unfroze and then brought to this $39 million apartment? Who is that entertained by fireplaces? There's fucking 4 of them here, so I guess the only people going here are fireplace enthusiasts. Like, that's the entire idea of the entertaining area. Look at this fire. Oh, yeehaw! Whoa!
I'm going to show you what entertaining here in the penthouse is really about. Follow me to the terrace. I've never seen an apartment in New York City with an outdoor fireplace. I mean, this is just set up for entertaining. It's all beautiful exotic woods. We have a green wall, all landscaping, and oh my God, look at this. We have a full outdoor kitchen.
I see we're really stretching the definition of a full kitchen here. You have a grill. You have one grill with the world's most uncomfortable chairs in existence. This place isn't set up for entertaining. It's set up for torturing. Sitting on one of these looks like shit. It looks so painful. It'd probably blow your asshole out. The design looks like it's just a bunch of broken glass set on top of each other. It looks horrible.
Let's take a look at this. On the other side of the terrace, we have formal dining with a fire pit.
This is an apartment for cult members or something. So you gather your 12 satanic occultist brethren, you gather around this cube here and stare at the fire pit while trying to summon Lucifer. It doesn't work there, so then you go around the corner here, and there's a fireplace on the other side of this giant fucking wall. This big domino piece right next to the fire pit. Within 5 feet, there is a fire pit and a fireplace. It's crazy. This whole apartment is a fixation on fire as a means of entertainment. It's fucking wild. And it also is a horrible location because, again, you're just surrounded by constant construction. I'm really starting to believe in the reptilian conspiracy theory because who the fuck else would consider this worth $39 million? And we're only just scratching the surface. We've only just begun in this train wreck of an apartment. There's just a random giant marble wall for no reason other than to have a fireplace in it. Like, who cares? That's just dumb. This whole apartment feels like it was some kind of scam. Like, they just had all of these expensive materials and didn't have anything to do with it, so they just randomly threw them into an apartment all over the place and then made like a huge ask on it for $39 million, just to try and make up for whatever they spent on all the raw materials.
We have this Japanese maple wood. You have gorgeous velvet from Paris. And my favorite, this atelier window that was custom designed just for this penthouse. And the view. You can see half of Manhattan Island over here.
You can see like 8 buildings and a car accident down below. It's not the most riveting of views.
This dressing room is like for the stars. Storage galore. I mean, my God, this is a dream come true. It's all continuing of this Japanese maple, and this counter is marble.
There's no way I'm the only one that finds this absolutely hideous. It looks atrocious. That design makes it look like space is melting around you. It looks like a bad LSD trip. It's like fucking awful. And then for some reason there's Paris velvet on another wall right next to it. For some reason. What are you going to do with a Paris velvet wall? Come on it? Like there's no reason for that.
The ensuite bathroom here is something that you will never see again. You have this panda marble that has been bookmatched. You have all nickel hardware, Dornbrack fixtures, radiant heated floors. My favorite, of course, the freestanding tub, dual water closet, and a spa shower. What can I say? I would never leave this bathroom.
This whole apartment must weigh like 10 billion pounds because it's all made out of like stone and shit. I wouldn't be surprised if one of the rooms was made out of rhino horn and shark teeth and whale blubber. Like, it's just wasteful of all of this shit just thrown in here. The reason she'd never leave this bathroom is because she would probably die in it. It's like a hall of mirrors. I couldn't even tell what half of this shit was in the bathroom without her telling me. It's disorienting. It's confusing and scary to look at. It looks so fucking bad.
Nice solarium that is actually set up as a gym right now, but this could be a nice art studio, And how about
$39 million and you only have enough space in this gym for a treadmill, a bike, and 15 pounds of dumbbells. You could spend $39 million on anything else and get significantly more space out of it than this.
you also have a full marble bathroom up here, and my favorite, fabulous terrace, and it's right now set up as a sculpture garden. And you also have a green wall up here.
Of course the bathroom is fully made out of marble because everything here is made out of marble. I wouldn't be surprised if the host is made out of marble and onyx and all that shit here. And I don't know what she means by it's set up as a sculpture garden. There were no sculptures, unless you count the green wall, which is literally, as the name says, it's just a wall of green. That's dog shit.
This is a place you can entertain 20 of your best friends. The custom cladded windows in marble that actually ties into the wet bar that has this beautiful marble as well.
I've heard marble so many times now, it's completely lost its meaning. Absolutely everything here is for some reason made of marble. I don't know who built this, but that guy must be some kind of marble alchemist. He's able to just make marble out of nothing. He could take a fucking tissue and turn it into a block of marble and has nothing to do with it except make ugly ass apartments out of it.
You have appliances by Wolf Sub-Zero, and I can guarantee you that you won't see any other penthouse in Manhattan with a big window overlooking Central Park.
A little disingenuous with that last claim. It's not overlooking Central Park. You can just kind of peek and see a little underboob of Central Park. Like you can catch a little sneak preview. Like you know Central Park is over there and you're peeking at just the right angle in the girls' locker room and you can see some titty. Like you're not getting a full view of Central Park. You can hardly see it. You're catching very small glimpses of Central Park from this location. It's not great when it comes to its view, but it is great when it comes to its marble, because Jesus fucking Christ, again, the entire kitchen is made out of marble. There's a breakfast room, it's made out of marble. I'm trying not to show you everything because it's just the same shit over and over again. It's just like this absolute diarrhea of marble in this apartment. Just this volcanic eruption of only marble here. I don't know who Wolf and Sub-Zero is, unless it's talking about Mortal Kombat characters, but those appliances looked kind of cool, and I love the name, so that's so far the only good thing about the apartment, but I don't know if those appliances are worth $39 million.
Extraordinary library that actually was the fifth bedroom. There is an access point to a full bathroom, so if you want to convert this, you can convert it back to a bedroom.
I really wouldn't like to convert it. I'd like to just demolish it, tear it down, and just sell the materials, because I really think you'd get more value out of just the raw ingredients of this recipe here. I just can't imagine that there's someone that's currently living there, which there is, nor can I imagine that someone would want to buy this. It looks awful.
Beautiful layout, ample space for office work, entertaining. You have a fireplace, this exotic woods that's imported from Africa. Just absolutely beautiful. Two chaises, they're custom designed, beautiful metals, onyx, and they're just gorgeous.
There's no way human beings actually use this shit. This looks like what prisoners sleep on. It is a stone frame with a very thin little film of cushion on top of it, and an awful pillow, if you can even call that a pillow. This looks terrible. I don't know, I don't understand. Who thinks this is a good idea? This isn't comfortable to lay down on to watch TV. It wouldn't be comfortable to sit on to watch TV either, because then you'd be at an awkward angle. There is no way a human being lives at this apartment. The chairs from upstairs were the first example, where it looked like you were sitting on just a jagged metal car accident. And then there's this. Whoever is currently living here and made all this is an actual maniac, a psychopath. They hate comfort. They're the opposite of enjoyment.
And right next to the media room, we have the home office. The home office has these gorgeous...
I was absolutely right. A supervillain lives at this place right now. Look on the right there. It's like a steel balaclava. What the fuck is that? That looks like something a villain out of a Marvel comic would have as like a trophy on their wall. And then their desk, it's just a bunch of little pieces of shit stacked on top of each other. Literal pieces of dog excrement that they have stacked on top of each other and encased in gold. I won't bother showing you any of the other places in here because it's all the same. It's just covered in marble, just marble puke everywhere with absolutely like no thought put into it. It looks like the worst place to live. They don't have guests at this place, they have prisoners. But yeah, anyway, that's about it. This is the worst use of $39 million I could possibly imagine. That's about it. So yeah.
This is a $7.1 million home in East Hampton made entirely out of glass.
Why? Why would you want to live here? This actually just looks like something out of The Sims when you want to spy on your family. This looks absolutely miserable. Jesus Christ. It looks like the music video to Under Oath's Writing on the Wall. Very obscure reference, but that song used to slap. Germa's dollhouse. Oh, true! True. Here's your tier 1
cedar
wizard.
siding, the slate roof, that very regal Hamptons country feel. The home I'm standing in right now is
a piece
in my
of shit.
opinion, the most. This property is situated on almost 2 acres
Okay,
of
so
land,
no one
which
can
is
really
huge for the
peek in,
Hamptons.
I guess.
You can see this is your front yard. It's been kept natural, how this land has been for hundreds of years. Driving through, and it leads to your very own 4-car subterranean garage.
Whoa.
This is your Bruce Wayne Batcave moment. In all my years of touring properties, I've never seen a driveway with this kind of a pizzazz, this kind of a dramatic entrance. And we have room for 4 cars. We'll get to the garage in a second, but I just wanted to show you this entrance because how cool is this?
I mean, yeah, I guess it's pretty cool.
The stillness of the Hamptons. Let's enter this incredible home.
It does kind of look like a PC case.
We're gonna cut back now to show you what this place looks like during the daytime. Here we are.
Oh,
daytime,
ew! Go back to
earlier,
nighttime. Boo! Sun is cringe.
The atmosphere, waking up in this room where you feel like you're floating in the canopy of the forest.
Or you just feel like you're being watched all the time.
Seeing your pool, and the far back wall of this home actually totally opens up.
Oh, that's a really good point. This place is gonna echo like a bitch. It's just completely open and empty space. There is no chance you will be able to have like any semblance of like, I don't know, soundproofing any of these rooms or anything. It's all too open. You feel it? That's not gonna stop. Look at the size of it. It's gonna echo like an absolute fucking madhouse. No matter what you do. I mean, I guess you put sound acoustic panels on the glass, but even then, everything is just open. It's just a completely open, empty box.
But seeing it in the daytime like you are now, and then heading back.
All it takes is one curious bear.
You'll see why this home is truly
tear down this whole house.
All right, now let's go to pink.
That's pretty
and
nice.
You can really see in these drone shots just
that looks cool.
This place looks with the different colored lights. I have to say,
it actually just does look like a PC case.
This is a home line for cooking. Refrigerator, freezer, drawer, rather than a standing fridge and freezer.
Oh, really cool. Look at all the space you have in this refrigerator.
Line for cooking.
Oh, open that again.
Freezer,
cool. I can get, what, 3 soups in there, maybe? Wow. We're gonna really be eating good here. Jesus Christ, you get 1 drawer for your refrigerator? That is quite literally enough for maybe a case of Mountain Dew. Maybe. You're supposed to hunt for food. True. You have 22 acres of nature reserve. Yeah, you better be hunting and gathering. What the fuck? You kidding me with this? This is garbage. This is actual motel setup. $7.1 million? What is this?
I've never seen a bathroom like this. It is clad in porcelain and marble. There's even marble on the ceiling. And this is just so unique.
What is this awful design? Jesus Christ! Your shitter is underneath your shower heads. That's fucking horrible. Why would you want to sit on a toilet that's going to be fucking surrounded by water? The toilet paper is going to get drenched. I mean, yeah, I guess you could, like, while shitting, kind of take a shower a little bit too, I guess. I don't know. It's a terrible idea, though. This actually just looks like a prison. Except worse. At least in a prison, you can go somewhere else to shit. You don't have to be, like, in the shower to do it.
We are now entering...
Oh, also, I just noticed, yeah, it's just right in front of the glass. You have to close the drapes in order to get privacy, but those drapes are going to get drenched because the entire fucking room is a shower. $24 million eco-friendly shithouse. Is that actually what is that the title of the video? $24 million $24 million eco-friendly shithouse? Okay. Yeah, it's okay. You're calling it a shithouse.
I'm standing on the roof of a 15,000 square foot, eco-friendly, geothermal powered, complete with an indoor basketball court and private golf course.
That's a golf shot, guys.
Is that Kevin O'Leary?
My name is Eric. I'm co-listing this one-of-a-kind home with a special guest. He's responsible for the most expensive
Hey, we saw that
sold
one.
in the history of the United States. The motor court then flows into this paved driveway, complete with a basketball court and automatic 5-car garage.
It's
Now,
not
this
a.
home is
I
one
mean,
of
it's not really a basketball court. They just turned the driveway into a basketball. Well, they didn't even. They just took the driveway and put a basketball hoop there and painted lines. Every kid who ever bought a basketball hoop did the same thing in their driveway. Like this, a little disingenuous to call this like a basketball court. Like, yeah, I mean, it works as one, but it's not like they designed it to be one. It just, they have a driveway and they put a basketball hoop there.
and also features a living rooftop, which we'll touch on a bit later in the video.
A
This
living
is one of my
rooftop,
favorite
huh?
homes we've ever toured. It's pretty amazing.
I'm excited to see it. This shit better be alive.
Door, look how
And this piece alone, $250,000.
How cute.
Not only is
As far as expensive art goes, at least that doesn't
If
look
you take a
awful.
at that piece out the window, that chess piece.
That looks
is
like shit.
$150,000.
and this is the lounge slash billiard.
Ooh,
What I love
this
most
looks
about
pretty
it is you have the
cool.
sitting area here, so it's like you feel like either playing
Jesus.
golf or watching golf. You could do that here. You've got this red lacquer $100,000.
Yeah, this room's kind of
And
cool.
So when you come in this area, again, this beautiful fireplace supports not only this vignette of seating, but this really cool.
So far, it's not a
casual
horrible
living area.
piece of
What I
shit.
love most
I'm
about
kind of
this room,
surprised.
Eric, it's
There's some
more
R2
than
and cynical.
$100,000 in appliances in this house alone. Eric, do you
Why was he striking like a superhero pose here?
want to go appliances in this?
Look at that. God damn, Eric is really fucking power stancing on Sean right now. Looking like an android in here. To be fair though, this place isn't bad. Like, this place is pretty cool. I don't know about this whole chef's kitchen thing, but whatever's going on with this wallpaper, I'm about it.
If you can dunk this ball, I'm going to double your commission on this sale.
Oh! Nice. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of space
So
here.
before we head up to the roof, I do want to note that the owner and his family are still living here. So in respect of their privacy, we won't be shown the bedrooms.
Fuck!
I think it's very refreshing to see a home that is so conscious of the environment and their footprint.
Because it's the
Is it that
largest
conscious?
certified home in
Jesus,
North
conscious?
America of its kind. What you have
Everything
is you have
inside was
very
leather
low
and rare stone.
bills, right? So your electric bill in this house,
Is
your
it-
gas bill in this
I mean,
house,
is it like
geothermal.
that
Actually,
environmentally
I've been
conscious?
told there-
Like I said, this is a golfer's paradise.
This is a par 3, about 110 yards shot.
That's fucking cool.
That's a golf shot, guys.
So the beauty of this tee box is
Hey,
that
wait,
you
this
put
guy's
the
kinda
ball
good.
and
That was a
have
nice
it
shot.
land in the sand trap.
That wasn't bad.
The sand
That house wasn't shitty. There's some goofy elements to it, but it wasn't shitty. A $24 million minimalist Colorado mountainside home. If I'm paying $24 million, the last thing I want is minimalism. The fuck is the point in that case? 24 mil, and I just get, like, what, a couple empty rooms? Made out of what? Reclaimed oak?
is what $24 million buys you in Telluride, Colorado.
Oh, wow. Oh, my. Man, you can feel completely isolated from humanity out here. That's actually kind of like Encourage a Cowardly Dog, just the middle of fucking nowhere. There is nothing around this house.
Architectural masterpiece that has been built into the side of this hilltop here in Telluride. Now,
Oh, never mind, I was wrong. Hold on, there's a house behind this. Yeah, look at this. $24 million and I don't even own the entire mountain? Fuck. I'll pass, Eric. Thank you. Give this pigsty to someone else.
Telluride is an old Victorian mining town that's nestled in the bottom of a box canyon. It's the most picture-perfect, wild western town that you can imagine from all those old movies.
God, that
back
sounds
in the day.
awful.
But now some stats on this home, where we're at
It
right
sounds
now.
so miserable.
This home has 6 bedrooms. Now, most of you have seen Mount Wilson, but you've seen it on a Coors Light can. That's the Coors Light beer can mountain, and that's framed around
Oh, cool.
your front door.
Who
So
cares?
here at the motor court, and we'll get
This
some
house
more
seems kinda
information about
boring.
this area when I sit
It's
down
not
with you, and
ugly,
some
it's
types
not
of walnut
cool.
that you'll see as we tour the space.
View's
then also
nice.
Back into the corner here. We
It is
have
just like a
stairwell
basic
leading us
house.
down to the lower level.
Captain
we'll
America's
check out a
shield,
bit
pretty
later.
cool. I love the architecture. Well, then buy it. Stop telling me, talk to Eric, and purchase it. This is a pretty intense intro. I feel like the Avengers are gonna land on top of this house.
The wall around the house, the gated entryway, and then also this driveway, the motor court, how it does like a loop around.
Yeah, you drive in, you drive out, park in front of the house.
What
Nice and
the-
easy. Then we've got
it's-
the 6-car garage here.
it's called
for
a
the owners.
driveway.
And there's a 2-car garage on the other side.
What do you
for
mean?
Staff for guests with their
You
own
mean-
entrance to
you
the
mean
house
like a driveway?
later on.
So this is
There's a
found
prime cache.
in the ceilings of a Rolls Royce
Yeah.
on your overhang entry. So you get out of your car, like you were saying, if you're having an event.
That's kinda
car
cool.
pulls up. This is your grand, almost Hollywood
This is
entryway
like
to the
your
home.
Yeah, that's
red
cool.
carpet moment.
God
You
damn.
Come out of the car.
Reflect
Yeah, that's
light and then
nice.
mixes-
We've got height about 5 meters in here. Very special.
This is the worst couch I've seen in my life.
It's very grand.
It's a bunch of
You know,
fucking
you walk
sleeping
in here,
bags.
You have the wow moment from
Boo.
the car, and this.
I mean, you've got your grand living, but then you want to be maybe with your kids watching the TV.
Is it? What's with the furniture, man? All of this is like made for ants.
And it transmits that warmth.
These couches are barely off the floor. Like, it's basically just sitting on blankets. Why is everything so small? Get some, like, actual furniture.
That I have never felt in any market in America. I'm thinking maybe Miami comes kind of close, but
That's amazing that you say that. Also, the property here with the plot is so wide.
It is actually like
That's what
NPCs
allows you to
having a
get so much view.
conversation.
You can see Gibraltar today.
Wow, Eric,
wow.
it's so crazy you
that
said
is the
that.
continent of Africa.
Come look at this
Yeah,
glass.
next to,
I love this. It's just very warm, very communal. Feels like a family would be here.
and then all this space connects together.
Yeah, that's kind of the idea, I guess.
And of course,
Man, it's like
like
people are
rooms, you can always
supposed to
put
like
your
live in
laptops
this or
here,
something.
Nice and
Weird.
easy, no problem at
Why would
all.
they do
I
that?
think,
Artur, this place is incredible.
well, the thing is, when you have 12 bedrooms in
Wow.
a mansion, you still would expect many bedrooms or guest suites to be in the basement, but here it's all above
Cool
ground.
car.
I've actually seen houses, especially in
What
Los
makes this
Angeles or,
eco-friendly?
say, Atlanta, where the,
I have no
the
fucking
guest
clue.
quarters
I don't know.
are-
And then we've got the other bedroom on the other side. They share this terrace. This bedroom is even bigger.
Oh,
even
baby.
better, if it could be.
They're all very large. I want to just drive that home for you watching this. These are huge rooms.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, there's like nothing in
I like
them.
also how they all
Put some cool
decorate
shit in
a
here.
little bit different. Like, you
Like
see
a
the
bowling
same
alley
style all over the
in
place,
every room.
But it,
The car.
Yeah, so
the
what makes this
furniture. I
eco-friendly?
do like how you mentioned they're all different. All the backs of the beds.
just like
are-
every other
the
house.
last one's that
I've seen a lot of dumb houses, Lucy. I bet you I've seen something like it. Hey, I'm coming in. Alright, cool nutsack chair, I guess.
Brief was art first.
What is this? What the fuck is going on here? I mean, I guess it doesn't look awful. I don't know, it's just hanging foil. It's a whale shark. It looks more like an origami frog. You know those frogs that you like push on its ass and it hops a little bit? It's just kind of like that.
This is actually an incredible gravitational.
Oh my god, there's even a picture of Hassan back here. Wait, does he know that? He's part of a, what is this, a $10 million art collector's masturbatorium or some shit? Hey, congrats man, you made it. This is cool, wow, it's got everything. It's got Piss Fountain Monster, Hassan, and Captain Davy Jones. I don't know if I'd necessarily want to be looking at this thing while I'm on the computer doing stuff. This is kind of sad. I don't even know what it is. It's just a sad man-child guy.
We have a home gym, a very enviable home gym at that.
Yeah, enviable. What do you mean? There's 3. Why do people keep saying this? Like in the last one, they called it a world-class gym because it had like an elliptical. This has a rowing machine, an adjustable bench, and some dumbbells. You can find this like at Dick's Sporting Goods right now.
Every wall is just celebrated with artwork.
Yeah, this room didn't look bad. That was kind of cool. Yeah, that looked nice.
In order to throw a party, you need supplies.
Yeah, what do we got? A clown?
So this is the ground floor
Nope.
entertainer's kitchen.
small
ready
kitchen.
for all the guests.
Oh man, we're here.
Bottle of wine for dinner. Don't mind me.
Oh wow. What the fuck is up with rich people and wine? Appreciate it, man.
We have a butler's pantry.
What is up with all the sad people on the walls, Lucy? Who's living here? Do they need like a mental wellness check? This is like the third sad, like bean-shaped man. Like they're all made to look like mighty beans and they're all upset and depressed and shit. It really takes down like the entire mood of the house. Yeah, Don't Starve. It looks like Don't Starve art. Oh my god! It's a secret TV! Let's go!
They do courtyard space leading onto our pool area and spa.
Oh yeah! That's a pool? Can't really do a whole lot there. But fuck yeah. A swimming lane. Pretty
We
much.
actually have 3 bedrooms on this upper level.
Yeah, we didn't spend a whole lot of time with that pool, huh, Lucy?
Bathroom.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, I think I wasted my
Your
time.
average home, is it?
I don't want it, Lucy. Oh my god, what is this? Jesus. Is this... he come with a house or something? Good god. This thing is scary. Fucking swamp monster or something. Yeah, what is that? That wasn't as ridiculous as I expected. Wasn't that good, though. Alright, let's check this bad boy out. An entirely gold bathroom sounds like something out of Austin Powers.
Hey, I'm Steve Gold, and welcome to 69 Wooster Street.
You see, you're fucking telling me Steve Gold is the one they sent to an entirely gold bathroom fucking overpriced New York shithole? Architectural Digest has got it figured out.
We're here, and the thing about renovating a space that's so large is you gotta partition it.
Looks like it's a concept art for the Titans in Attack on Titan on the wall over there.
You come right off.
Actually looked good.
I think my client picked
Looks
it up
nice.
with Art Basel from dipping into interior design, but he really wanted to take his shot at furniture design. So
Oh, he
furnished
fucking
this
sucked
place
at
and
both, I'll
designed
tell
all
you
the
right
furniture
now.
himself. And as
You
can
just stick to
see,
being
it has a
extremely
very
wealthy through
interesting
exploiting the
mix,
working
lots of
class.
different materials. This is pretty badass, I'd say, and not something.
I would not say that.
Dining area, I mean, this is like...
Ah, supervillain meeting
You know, the
headquarters,
person
I
who loves the
guess.
furniture that really goes with the apartment, so we're offering it with the furniture as well.
It's like something out of
Pretty
Hydra
obvious
from
that
the
this
Marvel
place was made to
universe.
entertain.
Yeah, it'll be our little secret, Steve.
Bedroom
Oh
number
my,
one. I mean,
look
so
at this.
Most of people, you know,
No
if you're in an
marble, it
apartment, don't even
sucks.
know this
Fucking
exists,
pigsty.
but, you know, you come back. So if you haven't gotten it already,
Whoever owns
kind
this
of
piece of
obsessed
shit
with me.
watched
last name's
one
Gold.
action movie and said, I want to model my
Cool, kind
entire
of
living
antique
quarters
room for
after
a
the bad
bathroom,
guy.
All black and gold finishes, which is
Jesus
a theme you'll
Christ.
see through. It's
What the
locked. You
fuck
can't get
is
in.
wrong
You're
with this
getting a
place?
peek into a very
These are actual just sticks. Like chrome sticks holding up like aluminum cans. Like the outer coating of an aluminum can spread outwards. Art's so dumb for rich people.
very
It's
exclusive
the
world right
dumbest shit ever. Never mind, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. So gold, wow. Golden dumbbells?
So when the owner gym, he has his bed, he has his tub and
Never met this guy, but I can
don't
tell
know
you
what
he's the most
hotel business
insufferable
thing,
man in the
he was
room
buying
every time he
nothing
comes into
like this.
any room
From
ever.
the feet of the lion to the lions, and this punching bag. that
I can
shows
tell you this guy
what
doesn't
do.
lift, whoever lives here.
Lion head. He's
Show me the
called
owner.
Leo. This one is a custom.
Probably looks like
gold-plated
5
tub.
donuts slapped
This is
together.
Gold digger on the bottom. Through.
That punching bag absolutely has never been
Very
used.
few
It's
people
fucking
would see the
bejeweled
bathroom, right?
with gold for no reason.
Unless it looked like this,
And it looks like shit.
Wanna
Oh my god. What a fucking loser!
Standing tub.
Holy shit!
all gold mosaic tile.
This is even worse than I imagined!
Ceiling.
It's like a GTA Online house held by a 12-year-old. Oh my god! And a golden bowling ball in his closet, I guess. Oh, disco
Double
ball.
height. I walk you through this place, and this apartment, it's not.
I have to know who lives here. Can you show me the owner? Like, give him a fist bump or something on the way out so I can see him?
Instagram-worthy apartment in downtown Manhattan.
No, you should be
This is the
ashamed to
place.
live
You
here.
better hurry up.
The last thing you'd want to do is post this online.
So,
Oh my god. That is probably the most hideous space we've seen yet. Somehow that is worse than the Damien Hirst cum dumpster of medical waste. That fucking hotel room for $100,000 a night, which is just medical waste dumped around with pills that are framed. That is worse. I can't believe that this is somehow worse than Damien Hirst's place. Wow. That is crazy. Who recommended that? You knew exactly what I wanted to see. Thank you for that. It's your boy. This was absolutely worse. At least with that $100,000 a night medical waste place, like, at least with that place, it's not embarrassing, because you could just go to some corner of it where you don't see all of the medical waste and the stickers of pills on the walls. Here, everything is gold, so everyone knows you have a small cock. Literally everybody. You can't hide that you are at that piece of shit's house. Does anyone actually buy these? Yeah, this was owned by somebody. Somebody customized this place. I just don't know who. And this is not the guy who owns it. This is just the guy who's selling it. Why the fuck is every super expensive place to live in New York City trash? Because it's New York City. Like, I don't know why you would pay millions to live there. People pay millions just to leave. That place sucks to live. I couldn't imagine living in New York City. 88 million Bel Air mansion with a hidden car elevator. Alright, now we're getting somewhere.
Welcome to...
Right to the right of the entrance, you have a 6-car elevator because you're
only 6. Oh, so this is a poor man's mansion. Gross. And I don't even see any gold.
All accentuates the massive view.
Oh, wow. That is very spacious.
You got the griddle, you got the grill, you got the 6
that looks
burners,
cool.
You got the walk-in
Fuck yeah.
freezer, the outdoor garden, so you could pick.
Oh my god.
Parsley, all of your herbs,
porcelain lamb.
all of your lettuces, organically for the home.
Yeah, I would never do that.
Gorgeous stone is that it's actually a powder.
Oh.
You have the backlit floating onyx sink. And then you have the dual his and hers powder rooms.
This place is just fucking cool. Not gonna lie, this place is fucking awesome. It's so futuristic. This is $88 million for sure.
That means it's got to have that ultimate wow factor.
He does sound a little like Steve-O. Yeah,
very difficult in modern homes because there's so much glass. And let's say you get bored and you're like, you know what?
How do you prevent people from seeing you shower? It's just, it's a completely glass shower.
Pretty cool.
All of rich LA is gonna see. Oh, there we go. Cock and balls are safe. They thought of everything.
Here we have.
And this is actually our guest bedroom suite floor. This is actually.
What is this piece of art? Just someone suffering on the floor? What, they just took like a picture of one of their workers or something? Like, what? This is the worst art. Why? Why have this?
In the guest bathroom, you have your Japanese soaking tub, which is a solid piece of Carrara marble.
No, very good.
And you're bathing here and overlooking.
It's saved. We have half of an egg there for a bathtub.
Really large
very good.
Steam 30-foot fire feature.
Holy shit. Okay.
Right on the second floor, we have the man cave.
The mansion's not complete without the ability to immediately burn it all down. So we've installed a fireplace everywhere.
Even the gym equipment stays in the same vein.
What the fuck?
So you have everything in this bench, wood.
What the fuck are these? These are their dumbbells? What, does it go up to 8 pounds max? They literally just like took nut sacks and taped them to wood pieces. This is simultaneously the most inefficient resistance training utensils I've ever seen, and also the ugliest. Oh my god. It's like a bra design.
Every big house needs an elevator.
Disagreed. I think that'd be the worst thing to have in a house. It's just, what's the point?
This view in this fantastic swing.
Fuck.
This is paradise.
Jesus Christ, this place is nuts.
This is your own private.
What the fuck was this down here?
And you can't forget about.
Oh shit! I didn't mean to click that.
Salon.
I want to see this in action.
70-degree views.
That's pretty cool. That looks really fucking cool down here. It's like a whole little performance You got the pool, some stands, VIP lounge, the movie. That's really cool. Damn. Inside a $195 million Bel Air estate with secret tunnels. Fuck, I'm in the rabbit hole again.
10.4 acres with views.
That looks like where the president of a country would live. Holy shit, this place is huge. Oh my god.
French chateau with
What
6
the
bedrooms
fuck?
and 13 baths. The 12,000.
Holy shit. What the
fuck? Come on in, check it out.
Hey, I mean, that's a modest price. Yeah, I'll take it. Fuck it. Alright, you sold me, I'm in.
And the Lakers,
Jesus.
completely unheard of and probably never.
It's like his own little town.
When you brought in interior designer Henri Samuel, and it took them.
I don't care about Samuel. Just take me inside, please.
They did everything, including.
I want to see this bad boy. Yeah. It's like a Congress building.
With beautiful staircases,
Ugh.
limestone, shipped here and attached. And if you look closely at these,
You can still see some blood.
You'll see strings on them.
Whoa.
The staff would bring in. If the walls could speak, they would tell incredible stories. Coming down from.
How do rich people invite this many people over, though?
Area that transitions into a ballroom.
What does that even look like? Hey, just come over to my place. We'll watch the
also doubles as a screening room as well.
new episode of Jujutsu Kaisen on my pop-out bar TV.
Revealing, and on this estate is a phenomenal rose garden to the left, and to the right a beautiful.
Looks like that setup from that house in RuneScape, where you have to beat like a witch and you turn into a cat for a little bit. Holy
And
shit.
here we arrive at the grand fountain.
That's kind of a
Huge
lame
in
fountain.
size. And when you look
Just
up
a hose
at the
turned
facade
upside
of the
down.
home, you see the cemetery
Kinda shitty.
and the beautiful pleached trees.
Should be a statue of the guy with his cock out
And if you
pissing.
notice, these 4 tons of parties were held here during a
Looks
birthday
like a gift
party.
sub, Cloud.
They had a swimming competition. Right before the starting gun went off, one of the competitors pulled out and asked for a replacement. Out of the tunnel walked Michael Phelps. Needless to say, anyone who swam that day
Yeah, that's a
didn't
lie.
get higher than a silver medal.
Actual
Amazing
lie.
space.
That didn't happen.
So large in nature,
And then everyone
cascading
clapped.
rock garden, full locker room. There's
Maybe
a
Michael Phelps
man
just lives here somewhere, like in one of the closets or
all
something.
your things here, put 'em in the
He's just been
lockers,
here
go
since that pool
swing,
meeting.
hang out, and the echo is wild. Come on in. Look at these finished walls.
You could hide so many bodies in here.
And a concrete type mixture. Coming out of this side of the tunnel leads you
Why
to
does
the
it look like
canyon
that?
portion of the property. And now we're going to head up to the garden pavilion.
This is so fucking crazy.
And is the helipad, and over there is the
Submarine
barbecue
pad.
area
Ah.
with its own restroom as well. Let's go back down, hop in the cart. I want to show you.
Is it already bought? I'm not sure. Why, are you looking to put an offer down?
This is
I can
the
help
path
broker that if you want to
wraps
send me the
around
money.
the back
Then I
of
can
the
start to
main house.
negotiate with them.
And now,
Oh.
yep, this one works too.
Yep, that sounds evil. Wait, this is a car gallery?
Collector's dream. And
These are some boring ass cars for a collector to have. What is this shit? Where's the sports cars and the old fashioned cars and the steam engine trains? These are soccer mom vehicles. $195 million and I don't even get the cars? What a piece of shit.
collector's dream. And right
All normal cars.
gallery,
Despicable.
unless you have a wine tasting room right outside of it, which of course this one does. But to really see what's going on, come on inside.
We have a
This
man on
wine
staff
cellar holds
24 hours a day just to swish wine in his mouth and spit it back in the
bottles of
bottle.
wine. There was a gentleman who was standing right here, and he was looking up, and he said, this makes sense. We said, what are you talking about? He said, I have been looking for this wine for 15 years. Couldn't find it. Looked all over the world. The entire world supply is right here.
Do you just lie
Oh my God.
about
All the
everything?
bottles of wine were sold, making
That didn't happen either.
it was all given to charity. Follow me into the elevator.
What?
Let's go back up to the main floor.
You see this elevator?
Chartwell Estate.
In
So
fact,
vast,
George
we like
Washington
to say when living
used
here,
this
you are
elevator
your closest
when
neighbor.
he was
Been
helping to
around,
found
been
the
on
United
golf
States of
cart,
America.
Throughout the grounds.
The Ashley Tisdale man. Hey, there's no fucking way someone wouldn't take that for $10. Like, moving it, yeah, it would cost quite a bit, I guess, but there's no way someone wouldn't do that. Taxes? I guess. I don't know. There has to be more to it than just like the movement hassle. They have to move after a while. Yeah, but they only needed to move it a quarter mile. Yeah, I don't know what the tax would be on it, but still. I'm sure you could somehow turn a profit on it. Like, that's just a lot of land.
Tillamook Island Lighthouse.
Oh my god, that'd be the most miserable place to live.
Sold to a normal homeowner
Holy
at any
shit.
price is the Hex House. Another house with a chilling past.
I'm so tired of these fucking haunted houses, man. Ghosts aren't real. Earth is flat. Wubba lubba dub dub.
Traditional healer known locally as a powwow doctor, meaning he practiced faith healing and witchcraft traditions brought over by Pennsylvania.
That's not a
Dutch
mansion.
settlers
Yeah, it
from
definitely isn't a
Germany.
mansion.
Ray Meyer lived in the house until 1928, when a man named John H. Blymeyer, also
I'd love to do a haunted house
he
stream.
had
It'd just
been
be super
exed by
boring
Ray
because
Meyer,
nothing would
came
happen.
to his house with two accomplices
So we have to
who
set up
demand the hex
scares.
be undone. What happened that made them suddenly shutter the house's doors and windows? We may never know, but we do know that no one seems to want to live in
Go
this
to a
house,
road trip to
even the
supposedly
people
haunted
that own
places.
it.
There's
Nine,
plenty of haunted places
North
right
Carolina's
here.
William T. Smith House.
It's just
Our
nothing
next house
happens.
is the William T. Smith House, an abandoned mansion in North
One of the
Carolina.
buildings on my college
This
campus is one of the
4,000
most haunted
square foot
places in
house,
Florida.
built as a plantation around
So people would just hang out there late at night
1855,
and
sits on
nothing
2
would
acres of
happen,
land,
ever.
right next to a Civil
Myself
War
included.
cemetery. What could have happened that 50 Cent's mansion sold for $2 million when it was valued at $18 million? Let us know in the
What?
comments. And
That
don't
kinda
forget
came out
to
of
give
nowhere.
this video
Probably wasn't
a thumbs
haunted.
up and subscribe to this channel for more spine-chilling information like this.
By far the best one on there was that lighthouse. And by best, I mean like actually the worst possible place to live. I couldn't imagine living in a worse place. Constantly getting blasted by massive waves, isolated from the rest of society, and the place you're living on is basically a graveyard anyway. That is the worst possible situation. No internet, no electricity, no one. And the only way to get food is to go inland with a boat and have to wait for the waves to stop being so rough. Get food from the ocean. I guess you could try fishing for the food. Who built it though? Couldn't tell you, but apparently it didn't even serve the one purpose it was meant for. It's supposed to be a lighthouse to stop ships from crashing into it, but they built it too late. Ship crashed into it and killed all 16 people. So the thing is just all around a failure. And it's probably haunted. If anything's haunted, it's going to be that place. Those sailors are probably pissed. Because they had most of it up, but just didn't install the light, apparently, according to that video. It's like, you couldn't just, like, why not start with the light? Just put, like, a light on a stick while you build everything else. $25 million Vegas futuristic mansion if you want to see a shithole. Sure. Inside a $25 million futuristic Las Vegas modern mega mansion, this is 50 minutes. Usually his videos are like 10 or 15. He's a bit smack. I'll watch a little of it. See if it captures me.
It currently serves as a show home for Blue Heron, and for that I really want to thank them for getting us in here, allowing us to tour their amazing development and share it with all of you. And now, let's begin our tour.
Yeah, 15,000 square feet for 3 bedrooms sounds fucking stupid. This looks like the house in the first level of Hitman. True. You already did this? Did we see this one? I don't think so. I think the one you're thinking of is that futuristic mega mansion in California. The one where like the coolest thing they had was like a little touchpad that made steel shutters pop down. I don't think we saw this one. The view is really cool.
I love this space because we have walls of glass bringing a ton of natural light to the interiors. We have a desk.
You said this was a
area,
shithole.
and
This
just
doesn't look like a
exterior
shithole at
walkway,
all.
They brought some of the planter details into this space as well. But
These are prime
rather than
squiddy.
going with that rusted corten, the patio space for the office. I love how they landscaped this entire space with native materials and plants from Nevada.
Man, I would hate that.
And it's nice that
Bro, I'm living in Nevada. I've spent $25 million on a mansion. The last thing I want is cacti in my house. And dirt.
You can see the stucco
And, like,
detail on the
sand.
exterior, pretty much going into the interiors as well. So
Like,
you have that
I'm in a house to get away from that.
transition. First thing we see is the incredible views of Las Vegas Strip. This frame, without a doubt, is one of the
Jesus
most special
Christ,
moments
there's cacti
of this
everywhere.
house, in case you want to close this walkway. Now you may ask why you want to close that walkway, because on my right hand side,
This would be the
we
worst
have
house to live in if you were drunk.
which we're gonna tour later.
Stumbling home late at night, like just trying to go to your bed, you just fall into this fucking pool because you're surrounded by a moat and then stumble into cacti.
Framing the amazing space, and like I mentioned earlier, this house has 3 pools. This happens to be one of them. Now,
That's not a pool though. Look at that's not a pool. That's probably not even like a foot deep. It is just rocks that have a little bit of water on top of them. That is not a goddamn pool. Like, this is worthless. Like, you can't swim in this. You can walk on it, like, to your shins, I guess, maybe. No, you genuinely can't swim in this. Unless you're like a Smurf, I guess. Like, there's nothing you can do to swim in that. Unless it just deceptively looks shallow.
Ton of natural light, and we currently have all the automatic sliding glass doors opened up, tucked into the walls, where you can appreciate these views even more. I mean, we have.
Do they not have bugs in Nevada?
Right in front of us.
I feel like all the cacti and shit would definitely bring in some bugs.
This room just feels all the features that comes with the house. Wanted to mention that.
Thanks to give Sub-Zero.
We're in the kitchen, but I'm actually seeing more details. I love throughout these exterior walkways, we saw these plants with gravels right next to the paths, right? They also
Man, stop calling them
details
plants.
to the indoors of the home.
They're not plants, they're like fucking built-in weaponry.
So at night, this place actually
Like something you'd have for Plants vs. Zombies.
See that main island, we have same travertine countertops here, beautifully fabricated sink design, and let's see, we have
oh
the
yeah
dishwasher here again, going with that seamless clean look. And right behind me, we have more.
A kid could not visit this house.
Cabinetry,
yeah, they're not welcome here.
ovens, Wolf induction cooktops
They have
here
nature's
with
barbed wire
burner,
built into it.
travertine countertops.
All the
Here's
cacti
another
everywhere.
detail I would like to talk about here.
Those kids would
So
not
we saw a lot of
survive.
Steel details throughout so far. Without a doubt, it's one of the best lit laundry rooms we've ever toured on this channel.
This is a laundry room.
Yeah, it looks like a nice office or a seating area.
Yeah, I thought this was maybe.
Mikey, I swear to God.
Mikey, let's make it clear.
I'm about to fire you.
Opening this sliding glass door. This is where you have your washer and dryer.
You weren't lying.
Yeah, so that's that.
This giant space for just one washer and one dryer.
Opening up this small
Not even
on the backyard
6.
space that we're gonna see in a bit. Desk setup here. This is crazy.
Yeah, it's really nice, and I gotta say,
Thanks,
guys,
Resubscap.
we are in Las
Does it
Vegas.
ever get
It's
windy
right
in Las
outside,
Vegas?
So, as Ennis talks about the outside,
I've never
I'm trying
been.
to get my
Is there a lot of wind?
To compensate, but it's tough.
It's tough. So give Mikey a little slack there.
Yeah.
Extremely. I feel like having these windows open, surrounded by cacti, is really dangerous when it comes to like getting super windy. Imagine it just wiggles one of them loose and you just got a fucking airborne cactus coming at you. I don't know how heavy these kind of cacti are though. The ones I know are like super light.
Now, in this house, it's all open, walls of glass that takes you straight to the outdoors. Beautiful table.
Yeah, everything leads to the outdoors it seems. This whole fucking house is open.
On top of the table setup, we have this
Which I guess would be cool if it wasn't just surrounded by cacti.
dining room light detail that I had to point out because it's so unique. Now, Mikey, let's check out some outdoor spaces.
Into the desert we go.
Area opens up and your Wolf Gas barbecue. This section is also
Alright, what else do they have that isn't just the same fucking garbage over and over?
Like city like Las Vegas exists because it's kind of in the middle of nowhere. But look at the scenery here. This whole establishment and the city.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And
It's
these
a nice view.
Modern homes. I mean, it's mind-boggling.
You'll get no complaint from me.
Travel destinations in the country.
Probably in the world, Mikey.
Built in the middle of a desert. It's always fascinating to me too. Like how Las Vegas was even.
Bro, I don't care about the lore of Las Vegas. I really don't.
House with a little bit of a recessed in lighting right behind it. Amazing setup, stone walls.
15,000 square feet, you get 3 bedrooms and they look like this.
Is a little bit lower, so you
no
kind of take
TV.
advantage of the reflecting pool. It's a nice little detail.
I always love those kinds of beds also.
With the built-in storage and all that?
Yeah.
I get that. All right, right behind the bedroom setup.
You said something stupid, Mikey.
Section.
You said something really
We
dumb.
have some built-ins, and I realized I found this detail. Check this out.
Oh, it's a self-destruct device.
Controls for the fixtures. Ready, Mikey?
Whoa!
Warming drawer?
Yeah, for your towels.
Okay. And I like how you said that if that's not good enough, you have a rain head. But if that shower's not good enough.
Oh yeah, I mean we're gonna check that out in a bit.
Yeah.
We got.
Okay.
Freestanding tub
Okay, now you got my interest.
Of the primary bath. Actually, let me tuck this in. It's one of these door designs that we like, and opens up.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty fucking
Primary
cool.
bathroom. You get a sink design here, dishwasher, some cabinets, same travertine countertop.
Yeah, fuck with that.
They also use it here.
That's so unnecessary.
Now this section is all open, and we're gonna come to that in a bit. But first, I want to take everybody. And
Yep, first thing I want to step on is rocks when I come out of the shower.
Open. We have these
Yeah, you're gonna build up calluses quick in this place.
This primary closet, another freestanding tub on the outside, so in case you want to just soak up here, look at the views, you can easily do that. Now, following this walkway, we have
Wow.
here again from the primary bedroom seating area. And as we continue, more of these Cord 10 steel planters.
I think I would really like this a lot more if it wasn't actually surrounded by booby traps with all these cacti.
Chains instead of gutters to give that mid-century modern look.
I think I'd find it a lot cooler.
This walkway takes you. All right, everyone. Here we are at the second floor landing. We have the staircase going up to the.
That was only the first floor. Holy shit.
Nice and open. We got a beautiful couch set up here, facing the incredible views. And I know I talked about this at the backyard. This house has a butterfly roof line, and we can actually
B-Hop CSGO map with rock pits. Bro, this shit is like what Macaulay Culkin would have dreamed of. It is burglar proof. Someone comes in to try and steal your Xbox or something, they're running into 9,000 cacti on the way.
Yeah, a lot of cool unfolding TVs here.
A lot of cool gadgets too, right? All right, let's look at this section for a second. We have an
Like, you're not even safe on the second floor if you try and rappel in. There's just cacti up here too.
We'll check out this section in a bit. We actually have a curtain set up that kind of separates and creates a little bit privacy for the.
I wish for one of these like crazy modern mansions with futuristic tech, they just had an actual ejector seat in one of their chairs, like Johnny English or something. Then Innes takes it for a test drive.
This massive opening, it almost creates this wind tunnel that goes through the house, creates that nice breeze, and it's just this awesome architectural kind of frame.
Can you turn it off?
Very unique, both from the outside.
Can I close that?
This section is all covered, opens up to the bathroom, which we're going to see in a bit. But
that's going to be miserable when it gets really hot.
Showers with rain heads above us.
You can shoot intruders from there.
This massive.
Yeah, I can't wait till we get to the third floor with the sniper's nest.
Freestanding tub here, washer and dryer just for this bedroom.
Thanks, Risa Easy.
Wrapping around,
and
more
snazzy
cabinets. Overall, great bedroom suite. I love
prime
that.
Salad.
Closet is nicely tucked into the back with a washer and dryer.
Do you? I guess this is a question to chat. Do you think there has ever been a single point in history where someone actually used one of these kind of bathtubs, like these goofy little half eggs? I can't imagine this is like a comfortable thing to sit in. They have to just be for show, right? Like this is some old timey shit. You're basically just sitting in like a fucking bucket, just a flat bottom. Looks miserable. My house is literally bigger than this. Alright, man. Alright, Jesus Christ. Didn't realize we had Jeff Bezos' son in here, goddamn. It's meant for tall people. Just because I'm short doesn't mean that I'd find it, like, less comfortable than a tall person. It is a goddamn tub sitting on a pile of rocks. And it's a flat bottom. Like, this just looks miserable. You've clearly never been in a half egg. I've never been in a tub that looks like this. In fact, the last time I was in a tub was probably when I was like 12 years old. So maybe I just hate bathtubs. I don't know.
V shapes with the steel panels. They have it also here and the brass inlay. But this.
Let's go the V. Let's fucking go.
Letter feels very exquisite. And right behind me we have a kind of a.
That's what it's all about.
Mikey, let's focus to the views for a second.
Where's the marble? Yeah, no marble, actually, if you can believe that.
Views a tiny bit more elevated. Again,
kind of a waste.
The Las Vegas views, the strip views, right?
No marble, no purchase.
And this throughout the property.
Yeah, it's really incredible.
It is breathtaking.
Mikey, I know we talked about this. This is the cantilevered exterior staircase that we saw from the backyard. I mean, just walking to the edge, looking at the views.
Ghost Hunter.
This is such a unique.
The view's not bad. It's really not. It's a cool view. Like they showed it at night. It was cool. The only thing that makes it less cool is that you're just surrounded by a lot of dirt. It looks like this was like the first development they did here. So it's just a bunch of dirt, and then I guess they're building like a mini-me mansion over here. But like if you look past the dirt and past the desert, you can see life in the distance. And god damn it, that's worth something.
Detail of this home. If you don't want to shower indoors, right behind that walk-in shower, you can actually shower outside. It's Vegas, Mikey.
I didn't even realize this one was there.
Let's go.
But yeah, that's really cool.
Super cool, right? Overall,
I like it.
Bedroom and great
that one's even more dangerous than the other one. They got 3 tall boy cacti.
Let's take a look at the and wrapping around. We have the.
Wait, is that real? Oh shit, I live a few blocks from this house. I do contracting for real estate here in Vegas. In my experience, it's fucking stupid not to have It's fucking stupid not to have plant a bunch of trees with big properties like this for more natural shade. There's no damn natural shade. It's the first house they built on that McDonald Ranch hillside, so it's literally the outskirt of Vegas with mostly desert around you. Plus you're gonna get snakes, scorpions, and coyotes, so no little pets or they might get fucking eaten. That's exactly what I said, man. Like, this is an action. They brought the desert to your $25 million house. You are gonna have so many bugs and shit in this place. That's exactly what I fucking said. It is an actual safety hazard to live here. Like, you might as well just live in the desert. Well, not really. I mean, there's a lot more luxury here. But you get the point. It's nothing but dirt, rock, and cacti. And it's all open.
Everything about this home is so decked out. Now, we kind of forgot this. Not forgot this, but I want to take everybody to this corner.
So, hold on.
Decked out. Now, we kind
Real
of
estate guy, if you're still here, I'm beyond curious. It looks like a lot of the shit in this house doesn't close. So I recognize that this will close, but on a lot of other places, especially on the second floor, it looks like they just have open areas with no way of closing it. Is that normal in Las Vegas? Just to leave that shit wide fucking open? Like, I have to imagine in a desert, there's also going to be, like, maybe, like, sand getting kicked up. No, like I said, this closes. I'm more talking about, like, second floor and shit. And even just looking outside here, this doesn't close. This is just all open right here on this balcony. But to some of the rooms, they just have actual openness that looks like there is no way of closing it down.
And having an outdoor space like this right next to your
You watched the whole video? Wow. I was at... Yeah, you're right. I actually kind of got drawn into it.
City and the strip right in front of us.
This is like a bafflingly weird house.
And that's pretty much it for the tour of this home. But as we always do, we're going to spend...
You weren't wrong. This shit was goofy.
The sun to go down so we can
hey, fuck yeah. Thanks for the raid, Atrioc. Hope you had a great stream. You just missed a... well, basically $25 million to commit suicide in this house. There's no way anyone's living here for an extended period of time. Looks better at night. Well, that's what I said. Also, this is cute. I like how they're taking it of just the city so you don't see all the dirt and nothingness and barren wasteland in front of the house, which we already saw. Very clever. Very good, Ines. Very good.
Down in the description of this video.
Hey, thanks, Ines.
If you enjoyed the tour, just make sure to give us a like, subscribe.
I'll have to pass on this one, though.
We'll see you guys.
Not enough rocks. Well, you weren't wrong. That was far sillier than I expected it to be. Surely this isn't the same house, right? Watch NS's newest video. He checks out Will Smith's $2.5 million motorhome. We've already seen that, though. We saw that a long time ago. It's cool, but it's not as, like, wacky and wild as you'd expect. This is like a motorhome that, like, breathes. I don't know. It's closer to a transformer than a motor. You know, fuck it. We'll just watch it again. I haven't seen Ines go through it.
What's up, everybody? It's Ines here, and welcome to another episode.
Yeah, it's like a cool little
Austin,
Autobot.
Texas. Absolutely, and each one of these mobile homes were used by celebrities. I mean, we have the RV of Jennifer Lopez here.
What the fuck is that? Bro, shit looks like a meat locker. Wow. Damn, that's hardcore. That's like something out of Twisted Metal. Bro, that thing just looks mean.
AC diffusers are nicely recessed into the ceiling. And come in here, we have all these storage closets. And right behind me is actually a door. How do you like that sound?
Woo! Very futuristic sounding.
Star Trek door.
Yeah.
Like that. And we have this room here. Now, this room is really important because this is where Will Smith gets ready. You have the makeup artist here come through this exterior door on the back, and you have all these.
This is where Will Smith gets ready.
You have the small mirror here.
Let's go.
Toilet setup right here, and this is an interesting space between the first floor and second floor, and we have.
Looks a bit claustrophobic. I mean, it's an RV, man.
To the top floor
of course it will
this
be.
RV.
Where's the bedroom at in this place, though, huh? Where's Will Smith get some sleep? Oh, there it is. And that must be where his wife cheats on him. Little extramarital affairs up there, huh?
Pretty awesome, right? Now, second floor, right there, we have a 100-inch drop-down projector screen. This is your projector.
Well, that's pretty cool.
And it's just awesome. You have automatic shades throughout. And let's go check out.
Was that really 100 inches?
And it's just awesome. Drop-down projector screen.
I feel like he's lying to me. There's literally 0% chance that's 100-inch. 100-inch would be much more than that. Camera makes it look smaller, you think? I don't know, man. Maybe you're right. I just find that hard to believe. I feel like you're just making some shit up. This looks like maybe a 50-inch.
It is without a doubt one of the most unique vehicles we have ever seen on this channel.
That was very unique. I only remembered a little of that. I don't remember who toured it last time, but someone went around and like speed ran it. Ines gave so much more care to it. Treated her with the respect she deserved.
Here at Crystal Point, located at 300 State Route 28 in Crystal Bay, Nevada. Custom built into the natural contour of the land, this 16,000 square foot lakefront compound features 8 beds, 10
from the 1800s it seems.
Lush gardens, a mountainside hot tub, movie theater, wine cellar, and a private beach house that can only be accessed by one of the 2 hillside funiculars.
It's pretty cool. It's like a little golf cart on rails.
First of the next generation of Lake Tahoe. As we
Holy
enter this spectacular home, we're greeted by massive views. With
well, what about that power crystal in the middle?
There is no other
what is that?
property in Tahoe
fucking
that will
infinity
offer
stone.
Expansive views like Crystal Point. The 4 large cedar columns do a great job of breaking up our entertaining areas in the main living area, and the incredible wood vaulted ceilings give you that warm.
Are we just? You're not gonna tell me what that is in the middle?
Every inch of the home is made up of absolutely.
You got a goddamn chaos emerald sitting in the middle of the fucking living room.
The main living area are made up of hundreds of willow branches that give it a free flow feeling as you walk throughout the house. But the focal point of this room, under the turret skylight, is the crystal of Crystal Point.
So it's just a giant crystal. Okay. I thought it was gonna have a cool story, but I guess not. And we found this at Home Depot. Yeah, I haven't seen any marble yet, but I'm sure there'll be some soon.
And grows some of the largest pine cones in the world.
Don't worry, marble fans. I'm sure it's coming. A whole room of marble. A whole wing of the house in marble, maybe.
And is surrounded by total privacy. It is so private that you don't even need window coverings, and nobody can see inside of this part of the house. Another custom-made.
Yeah, they can if they're in a boat.
En route to the master bathroom, we have a beautiful sitting area.
What do you mean?
As a backdrop.
Good luck sleeping past 8 a.m.
The billiards room
True.
draws its inspiration from an old.
There's no blinds.
It's an amazing place for entertaining your guests. You can enjoy a cocktail at the sunken.
As soon as the sun comes up, it just fucking blasts you.
100-year-old Brunswick. We exit the billiard room to the main.
Yeah, good point. Probably not sleeping past 8 a.m. here.
Entire residence and adds another additional unique view of Lake Tahoe.
What about when it rains? All that furniture is gonna get all yucky and fucked up.
Just off the vaulted ceilings and a beautiful stone deck that overlooks Lake Tahoe. Who wouldn't want to be a guest in a place like this?
Probably me. This looks like the kind of place where they like torture and kill poor people or something.
We're surrounded by
like in that movie Would You Rather.
Waterfall to give you that feeling as though you're entering.
Was that the movie where they do
At the
that?
bottom of the stair. Here we have the game room filled with games like air hockey, skee ball, and board games that also
great.
in the room. TV for games.
Yeah, if the kids are trapped in the 1940s. Where's the fucking anything modern? A PC. A fucking Nintendo Switch, a Wii, anything.
Which is so incredible beach house.
It is pretty cool.
3,600 square feet, featuring 2 ensuite bedrooms, a powder bathroom that's covered in wall-to-wall birch bark, and
boo, no marble.
that allows for the
What a piece of shit.
Lake Tahoe entertaining. The beach house
can't live in a place without marble.
Glass doors.
I build houses like.
You
build houses like this? Do you sneak any like Easter eggs in there that only you and the boys know about? Like the builders that built this, is there maybe like, I don't know, some kind of secret room in there where one of you guys would hide and like jump out and scare them and something like that? I feel like if you don't do that, you should. Just like a real life Easter egg in one of these rich people's houses. These are so big, you could probably make yourself your own room back in one of these and they'd have no idea.
One of the most sought after tourist destinations can be yours for $75 million.
I'll think about it. You know, that didn't look like total dog shit though, like the other really expensive houses and apartments we see. It really might just be apartments. Let me see. Let's do $70 million apartment. Inside an $85 million New York City penthouse that comes with 2 tickets to space. Man, they're so desperate to get this fucking apartment off the market. God, if you come here, we'll throw in fucking 6 strippers or something. Just, please. Christ. That is like the most New York drive-off I've ever seen. He immediately cuts this guy off before the camera goes away. That looks like New York. Right before that man fucking pounded the horn. Crazy. Fucking crazy. 85 million for a goddamn apartment that comes with tickets to space. Inside a 70 million billionaires row resale. It's a pretty confusing title. Inside a $70 million billionaires row resale. Okay.
What we found, to our surprise, in real estate was that there was a tremendous amount of interest in this building when the market had been
bullshit.
sluggish,
How many people can afford $70 million for an apartment?
What was that? Here on the 85th floor, we have a front row center seat of the iconic Central Park.
I feel like after all of this, I have a really good idea on how to scam rich people if I was an architectural designer.
The current
Exit
owner
Prime
is
Wizard.
an avid art collector. He wanted to have a special...
He's an avid art collector of what, his son's art projects? I guarantee these are like $50 million or something crazy, I bet. The worse the art looks, the more expensive it is. It's a fucking scam.
Peter Lane, and each of the blocks that you'll see are one of a kind. There are 3 different palettes of color, and it in itself...
Why the fuck do I care about a little rock wall with sheep?
7 feet along the front facing...
Okay, I guess. I know, Fluro, they all do look like the same apartment. Anyone that has an appetite for Manhattan has never been to New York. And they probably never will. They probably pay $70 million and just write it off or some shit. I remember, I don't know who it was, but someone was, I think it was Select. Select does real estate for a living. He said the majority of these kind of things sell just for the sake of having them, and nobody ever lives there. You said Kevin Love's house is dog shit? Inside NBA star Kevin Love's modern Tribeca home. What does Tribeca mean?
What's up, AD?
Hey, what's up, big man?
Happy to have you guys here.
Hey,
Let's go
fuck
check out
yeah.
my place.
Happy to be here.
I'd signed, taken the keys, and kind of the rest is history. So that was a dream come true for me.
Thanks,
So
Reese
this
of Skibbles.
is something that kind of, I guess
Exit.
not my life, but when people come in here, kind of gets overlooked.
Is that really all it says? Is just exit? Is it supposed to be like something motivational? Like, get the fuck out of New York? Maybe. I mean, it looks cool though. It's like the YouTube play button.
I feel like a lot of people know that my uncle is Mike Love of the Beach Boys. My
What?
cousins are the Wilsons. So I think
What
that
the
kind of
fuck?
leveraged me
The
and
Beach
put me
Boys?
into a space where music always had to be.
Oh, that's
part of
fucking
my life,
awesome.
and sculpture was.
He hates it.
Something that I had always wanted.
No, you didn't. I can tell you fucking hate it.
Conceptualize our space.
You bought a pile of Lincoln Logs, Kevin. This is the face of a man who knows he wasted money just because he has so much fucking money. It is a goddamn stack of fucking Mega Blocks. It's... Dude probably paid like $2 million for this thing right here. Kevin, you could have just commissioned me to make it for you.
I love how the light hits it.
Ah, yes. When the sun really shines on it, it reminds me that I fucking wasted money.
Very unique, and he's very unique in his own struggle, but also understanding like that we all share this anxious audience. We all share.
He's just making shit up on the spot. I bought it for a write-off. I laundered money with it.
Hold true that each person individually is suffering in their own right as well. So I want to mirror Rashid's piece while
You got all of that from this fucking cassette tapes scribbled on? You know, the more I look at it, the more it speaks to me. You know, I think I'm starting to see it now. That is powerful.
that does hold true.
Doodle
that
Bob.
Each person individually.
Yeah, he just
is
likes
suffering
Doodle Bob,
in
I
their own
guess.
right as well. Humans, as you know, it's black, white, or other. It's just really powerful to be in this room and find inspiration and know that our job is not done. It's not finished.
Kevin, what are you talking about? You were just going on about how you bought like a fucking $2 million wood statue of a man with no arms. Like,
as well as my late
what?
landscape in
Wait,
the
is this
sky.
real?
Still feel
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, Kevin. Whatever you're going on about. Is this true? Mike Love from the Beach Boys is an asshole? He sues the rest of the Beach Boys often, saying he wrote all the songs when he didn't. Is that real? No fucking way. Hold on. I'll get back to you in a minute, Kevin. I'm sure you'll go on for 20 minutes about how that $40,000 bottle of wine is actually extremely important to the history of America or something, but I want to look this up. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Hey, I still like the Beach Boys. Fuck it. Maybe he did write all the songs. Who am I to say? I wasn't there.
feeling like we were super grounded.
Thanks to give some War Pocket.
In New York City in a major way. And The
He
beauty
talks
of
like
buying
he's
this
trying to
place
fill a word
pre-built
count
was
in an
that we
essay.
got to have some sort of saying in the favorite bottles. It's a good year, 2010.
Ew, not even
Chateau
vintage.
Martin Rothschild.
A chateau?
Trying to say
Ooh.
the names. I think JJ Redick and I
Are you poor,
talked
Kevin?
about that.
A 2010 chateau.
Also,
in this pigsty with no marble?
A lot of great bottles here. As you can see, some of the inventory is out because COVID has been a time where we've shared a lot of bottles.
Yeah, COVID's been rough. We've had to drink our expensive
We
wine.
just have a very cozy guest bedroom. This is actually
That's
my favorite
relatable.
in the place.
It's rough.
I love gets pretty dark in here as well because it faces the courtyard.
I would hope so.
Sometimes
It's a
I come in
bedroom.
here and just shut off, take a little nap, but you know we need people to rest if they're coming to visit here because New York can be fun.
New York is anything but fun. I couldn't imagine a least fun place,
All right, so
except
now
for
we're
maybe
gonna head into the
Miami.
bedroom.
In fact, definitely
There's
Miami.
across- Another beautiful thing that we wanted was exposed brick. Just adds a certain element and a certain feel that makes you feel like you're in the grittiness of New York City.
It makes you feel like you're gonna get fucking mugged in an alleyway.
Get to work. It's kind of like a sanctuary.
You couldn't even use clean
This
bricks?
is where I can really.
Are these just bricks you found outside?
But I couldn't have you leave without meeting the other two stars of the show.
Hey, what's up?
And Vestry. Come on, girl. Don't be
Oh.
shy. Good girl. Good girl. She wants some wine, huh? All right, AD, thank you so much for letting us show you our space. We got to take Vestry on a walk. We got to enjoy this wine. We're going to get back to the rest of our day. Thank you.
All right, have fun. Bye-bye. Oh, that was interesting. That was one of the more interesting houses we've seen.
What's up, everybody? It's Enes here, and welcome to Wuppertal,
Hey,
Germany.
Enes.
On this week's episode, we're touring this luxury motorhome, the Performance S, built by Walkner Mobile. And what's so unique about this motorhome is the fact that you can bring your supercar anywhere you travel, thanks to its center garage
about
design.
time.
And now, let's begin our tour.
All right. I'm going to tell you right now, Enes, anyone watching this can't afford this. I don't think Volkner's getting any new business here. But fuck yeah. In fact, I'm getting two. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I forgot.
Now, right in front of me, we have this section here. And actually, engine is not located here. Engine is
Ooh.
located on the back. But this door
Mix
opens
up.
up to the 10K generator. So I wanted to mention that. And like
And
I
a
said
coffin?
at the beginning of the
Let's
video,
go.
This is their Performance S model.
Just in
which
case
is
someone
their
dies
top
from
line
getting too
motorhome.
lit inside.
Now, Mikey, absolutely. In fact, in that article, they had a Bugatti Chiron going underneath
Wow,
the same
look at
model,
that.
which was super fascinating. And here we are in Germany.
Yeah, we had to come see it in person. Anyway, show us how this works.
This is super cool, Mikey. So you have a steel floor plate that essentially slides into the motorhome. And the way they accomplish that is through hydraulics, right? If you look
So the
here,
whole
Mikey,
point of this
you have
motorhome is
these
just to transport
steel
your
legs
supercar.
That basically raises
Why not
up
just
the
drive my
motorhome. So you
supercar
have
in
a
that case and
better
then get a
ceiling
hotel?
clearance. And after that, push of a button, your steel
Fuck is the
floor
point?
steel assembly goes inside. You
Here's
have
a
it
bit
nicely covered.
carpy.
You don't have to move anything.
I'm very
You don't
excited
have
for
to change
Master
your
Duel.
outdoor seating setup.
Yeah.
And then when you come
Supercar
back,
gas
push
is
of a button, it comes
expensive?
out again.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's really cool. And not to mention, if you don't want to keep
And
a
what?
car in here, you can probably
Wait, what? Wait, what? So when it costs a lot of money for gas in a supercar, so might as well take an RV, which is going to use significantly more gas on the trip. Wait, what? What the fuck are you guys talking? What are you talking about? Like, it's absolutely not the point at all. It's not supposed to save you on gas efficiency. I guess this is like if you want to go camping, but then also want to flex on the plebeians at the campsite, you just open this up and show off your supercar. I don't know, man. But I don't think it's for gas preservation. You are going to spend much more on gas powering this fucking RV for your trip. It's for car chases. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're like Batman, you could like, might be like trap door in the RV, pop that bitch open and hop in and peel out.
And thus the patented garage system where you can take your Porsche anywhere you want.
It's pretty unique.
Yeah, but
It's
why?
amazing, right?
Why would I do
Now,
that?
Mikey, let's continue our tour. We have another storage area here, some outdoor furniture. I know you're gonna like this.
A little gas grill.
That's right. Nicely built in. And going to the back of this motor home, this is where we have the engine. Now,
It's
before we
rich
cover
people
that,
shit.
3.5.
It is not rich people shit. This is dumb rich people shit. I guess most of it is. But like, if you're so rich that you need to travel with your supercar or else you start hyperventilating, then you should, when you get to your destination, just buy a new supercar, right? Like if you've got that much stacks on stacks, when you get to your destinations, just get a new one. and then just leave it there. I don't know, man. Like, I don't see the point in buying a fucking motorhome just to transport your supercar. Like, if you are that rich at that point, just keep getting new ones wherever you're traveling.
With a full-size vehicle in the middle of the car, I'm sure your center of gravity is very balanced when you're driving. So I'm sure it's a much smoother driving experience.
You're absolutely correct. And
You're a fucking idiot. This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
GPS, 450
the engine's here because it
horsepower.
looks cool.
You have, it's almost the entire length of the vehicle. I mean, vehicle is only 12 meters long. It's 2.5 meters wide and 3.85 meters tall. So it's almost the entire length. And again, gives a lot
What's a
of
slide out?
footage.
I can answer that. So a slide out, you'll see that the entire upper body here, her little abdomen, is poking out from the vehicle. So you can't drive like this. It's like big wings. So what it does is they push in on both sides for when you're driving. So when he goes in, you're going to see it's like really big and really open, a lot of space. But when you're driving, it pushes itself in. They're on tracks, so they go in, and they're like a narrow little pencil. So, yeah. I know that because the gang and I actually went looking at motorhomes after watching the Will Smith motorhome tour where he had like 15 movie theaters and like a built-in fleshlight in every seat or whatever. We wanted to see if there's any crazy motorhomes like that just to get a tour of it. And there's not. There's like 2. So we went there and we were like so underwhelmed, but they had one of these and we are like, wow, that's fucking nuts.
Way more space here. You can put additional few bikes. You can access it from each side.
Yeah.
And this patented design here is...
Bro, this is like the most least interesting part about an RV.
Mikey,
I want to see the inside.
Lift up the entire vehicle.
You're selling this like it's a goddamn transport vehicle.
Right? The frame is so
and nothing
sturdy,
else.
Even with the hydraulics raised and the vehicle lifted,
like a goddamn tow truck. Just show me the inside.
Large capacity, which is amazing.
All right, let's go
and
in.
We have the front door right here. Mikey, check this out. You have few latches here for extra security, spacious,
These are tier 1
nice welcoming space.
galleons.
Now, I want to first talk about the cockpit. Mikey, let's get a close up.
So.
I'm going to take a seat here. You have this massive windshield here that gives you great visibility. All the surfaces are clad with Alcantara or leather, so it's nice and welcoming here. Upper cabinets, LED lighting, and since you sleep inside of this motorhome,
is that steering wheel made out of plush, like a Beanie Baby?
Throughout the blackout, and this car is also capable of adaptive cruise control, lane assist, emergency.
Wait, is that Ludwig driving? Oh, nice little cameo. He was in the chat a minute ago. Oh, it's so fucking cute.
But something kind of unique. I don't know if most motorhomes have this. Like right underneath my seat, where my legs would usually.
Oh, an ejector button.
Stairs. So
pop it and punch out.
Motorized flooring there that covers that space. That way, when you have the motorhome parked,
that's
you
pretty
can
cool.
Utilize that space, and it's just a nice safety feature.
Yeah, it's really nice.
And we're ready for this?
Oh, it's a computer. Oh.
As someone who loves working like myself, can get some.
Oh no, it is a computer.
In this space here.
Yeah, so right behind me they have this little cabinet that has a HDMI and a few other plugs, so you can connect your computer to it.
Another detail I want to mention. Ready, Mikey?
Oh shit, cornhole!
But it also serves as a little side table. This is a scale model of a single RV. Look how detailed it is on the inside. And it has a
you get 2 RVs!
Comes out.
Even has a little coffee machine.
Exactly.
You get an RV for your family and an RV for your ant farm.
Right outside of the factory as well.
We all go in style.
Continuing our tour, you can seal off the common areas.
Thanks, the resub Zoli.
This pocket door
If
here.
someone gives you this RV, would you use it?
There's no movement here besides the handle.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if someone just gives it to me, I'll use it,
It's not
sure.
going to rattle as you're driving, as it's tucked in.
I mean, I guess I also could just rent it out for the bang
detail.
bus
We
like
have to
someone
show this.
suggested.
It's currently not prepped, but it's heated, has a built-in bidet.
Ooh.
All the controls are here.
Does this RV come with a butler at least?
Towel rack, which is super cool. And right here, Mikey, you have a nice vent.
Or maybe it's gonna be like one of those motorcycles where you get like a little caddy on the side for your butler.
Escape the shower and go through here. Now,
You got a little mini
before
RV
we
attached
check
to
out
it.
the shower, you have cabinets everywhere, and you have a lot of space to hang your clothes. So like behind this full-size mirror setup here, that's additional.
Oh my
cabinetry.
god, that's storage
I mean, this
space.
is incredible. You utilize every single space in this amazing motorhome. Now, so far we saw the exterior and the interior, and I think what's left is we should take this thing for a ride.
Pretty ugly overall. Yeah, I think if you're paying this kind of money, it should look like something out of a goddamn sci-fi movie. This is old-fashioned. It's like grandma's kitchen.
Driving us around. I don't know. Life is good. We can't complain.
Drift
and
this shit,
motorhome
Max.
certainly delivers.
I want to see you take it off of a parked tow truck, GTA style. Give us a good ramp. Awesome. Oh my god, another motorhome? We toured the most futuristic Man, there must be some crazy motorhome collectors out there, or enthusiasts out there. Alright, last motorhome though. I'm only doing 2.
What's up, everybody? It's Enes here. So you can take your personal car with you anywhere you travel. Now, this model starts around 1 million euros, and the particular
Oh, it's
motorhome
cheap
right
compared to the last
with all the
one.
upgrades goes for 1,070,000 euros.
They're giving it
which
away.
Is around $1,250,000.
Where am I gonna put my supercar? Looks like a truck. Yeah.
We're gonna start 8-liter engine V12.
I don't care about
gets
any of that.
530 horsepower. And
They can
check
get
this out,
0
Mikey.
horsepower. I
This
don't care, man.
vehicle does 11
I just want to see if
per
it can
gallon, even
do
though
some cool
it weighs
shit.
26 tons. It's just the motorhome looks so modern and elegant, and we're used to seeing.
It actually looks
motorhomes
really
that are a little bit
minimal.
more, let's say old school, but this is not.
It's like
the case
half the
here. Check
textures
this out.
haven't loaded.
It's above that you have your door that we're going to check out in a bit. Now coming here, if you actually look above the motorhome, we have 4 solar panels.
Oh
each
my
producing
god!
320
It's
watts.
green!
So in total, you get 800 amp lithium batteries to store all that electricity. That way you can power all the electronics in this car without having the need to turn on the diesel generator. Now, Mike,
Most of the
ready?
people that are able to
Here's
afford
another
this are
cool
old
detail I wanna
hacks. How are
point
they gonna
out.
climb
When
that
you
steep
close this panel
staircase?
here, there's a nice cutout
Yeah, I
for
don't
your
know, man.
keypad, and I cannot show you guys
Look
this
how
code,
cool
but
that is. So futuristic. And then it enters into self-destruct
just
mode.
like that. When the wind gets up to 39 kilometers an hour, it automatically closes up since it doesn't have any supporting legs.
Wow.
Super unique, right?
Yeah.
Now, speaking of unique, this is amazing.
It's so weak that it's built in with a
Has
coward
small
system.
garage where you can park your
We can't
smart
handle any faster
which
winds
is
than this. We're going back
incredible.
in.
It's also branded with the same colored theme like the rest of the motorhome. And it's amazing the fact that you can actually bring your own personal car wherever you travel. Some of your panels here, and check this out, Mikey. The way you park it inside, obviously currently we have it on the ramp, and they have a tow hook here. And
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, like how do you get out? Because once you park
just
it
like
in there,
that,
you'd be
you pull the
trapped.
car
Be your
inside
tomb.
and close this hydraulic door.
Okay, so they have a tow hook.
Amazing, right?
They
Now,
thought of
Michael,
everything.
Let's wrap around and continue our tour. Every time you need the generator, it turns on automatically. So you don't have to shift the button or turn the switch on. It's just automatically wired that way.
Pretty cool. It's an American import also.
That's right.
Oh,
Now, Mikey,
yeah.
this is the second
America,
door where
baby.
It opens up to the storage unit that we showed earlier.
We made it.
So you have 8 stairs that takes you up, Mikey. Built-in handrail with LED lighting.
Mhm.
You can see the latches, they're heavy duty. And I'll meet you guys inside.
See you inside, Enes. Be careful. I'll take the ladder over there. Hopefully they don't fall and eat
Go
shit.
straight into the living room area. Now, the interior of this motorhome is stunning. In fact, Denbel uses an interior design firm that specializes
The inside
in
looks
yacht
kinda
design,
fucking cool.
and their eye for beautiful finishes.
Yeah, this
wood-clad
looks kinda
details
cool.
really shows in this interior. And even the ceilings are covered with this exquisite material, mood lighting throughout.
Well, what
And they
material
also
is
have
it? Is
the
it adamantium?
LCD
Is it plastic?
nicely
Like,
tucked
what the
into
fuck
these
are we talking
panels.
about, Enes?
That way you get a nice, you even have some upper cabinets here. Of
Imagine
course, your
crashing
built-in
one of
speaker.
these.
It's just a cozy area for
Yeah,
you to
imagine
sit
if you
down
crash something
and
this
watch your
expensive,
TV
it just kind of
since it's on a
bursts into like
perfect angle.
actual money. Like
Now,
dollar
in
bills
front of
fly
the
out of
seating
it.
area, amazing space. Now let's continue our tour. We have these 2 chairs currently turned this direction to your seating area, and obviously when
Damn,
you're
this,
cruising,
they've got
you
like
have
the
it turned
rumble
other way
pack on
around.
them.
But more
Look at the
importantly,
hydraulic
Mikey,
system
ready?
on those bad boys.
I mean, it's amazing. I'm sure it's super fun to drive this thing around, and visibility is great. I don't know. It's like I'm so impressed with this motorhome. Yeah.
I wish there was one video where Enes just goes into it and he's like, oh my god, this thing sucks. It's a piece of shit.
We have the
I
kitchen,
hate this.
super
This is made of
modern,
Corian,
have
it
glass
sucks.
cabinetry
There's a
throughout,
vibranium
glass
sink,
countertops.
trash.
That's pretty cool.
All their cups, dishware, everything is actually branded. In fact, I'm going to show more in a
Is
bit.
Prime Winter?
Down below the induction cooktop, we have a Miele oven. And ready? Dishwasher drawer.
Woo!
I feel like that's not common to see.
You said that in the last one, Mikey. You
You
said that
recognize
literally
the branding?
one video ago.
Oh, made by Denbel.
We're gonna have to push Denbel to give us some souvenirs to take home.
That sounds cool. Bug screen, automatic.
Mmm.
Or your blackouts.
And that's every opening window.
He's a tier 1 buddy.
The whole unit, right?
Exactly.
Give
Throughout
sub
the
Mikey.
entire motorhome, everything is motorized.
Yeah.
All the curtains and everything. Now let's check out more cabinets. Down below the sink, we have additional cabinetry here.
Don't
Everything is
care.
nicely compartmentalized, and they even utilize space.
Does it have an
like this
automated
one
defense
to create
system?
Extra storage. Now, following this hallway, we have a coat closet here, and the first door on my right-hand side goes into your bathroom.
Yep, I
Now,
see the
like
shitter.
The rest of the motorhome, this bathroom here
Very
has some of those yacht
cramped.
finishes with the curved walls, LED lit mirror, chrome details here with your faucet, nice bowl sink. This toilet right here, Mikey, is also heated. It's
Bidet.
motorized. I mean,
Bidet.
this is incredible. You have a LED
Okay,
lit
I'm
mirror
out.
here
No
for
bidet.
your- Right behind me, we have the vent on right now. Is your walk-in shower with a massive rain head.
No
above.
stars?
Even your shower head is actually
No
different.
stars on the ceiling. Are you
It's not
kidding me?
small in there either. Go
Is
inside.
this a joke?
Check it out. You have chrome fixtures here. I mean, it's a good size.
This wasn't nearly as futuristic as I
Yeah, it's
thought
really
it would
nice.
be.
You mentioned it was.
Damn, it drives so smooth. It's
So we
like it's
just
not
took
even
this
moving.
motorhome for a ride, and I gotta say, it drove so smoothly. It's incredibly quiet, and something about being really high, it just makes it really fun. Overall, you guys saw the interiors, and it drives amazing as well.
Yeah,
What's up,
clickbaited.
everybody?
Wasn't futuristic. Didn't even see any kind of hollow programs or anything.